Hello everyone, this is Beverly with Little Nook of Doll Dreams, and today I have a video about, I'm having an unboxing. This entire video is about Anne Fitzpatrick. There are two versions of her in front of you there. Those are my newest dolls. They are my first of this of having an Anne doll. They're my first dolls of Anne. Last spring I found the virtual doll convention online, and I started following their YouTube channel. And then by following their YouTube channel, I saw that they had subscriptions. So basically it's once a month. They have, they'll send out a curated box. Here's one. Here's the first one for Anne for this year. So I started ordering the subscription box, and I didn't have a doll. So they just released some more dolls. So I got one of each. These, one is rooted, which is the one with the dark hair. Her hair is rooted. The one with the red, that is a wig. And it looks like she's been playing outside in the yard in her fancy dress, and her hair's a little frazzled. But anyway, they're precious, and they're 12 inches tall. They're Robert Tonner dolls, and they're made to be sold through the virtual doll convention. And I encourage everybody to go over to I'll put a link to their website and to their YouTube channel in the description of this video, because they're fabulous over there. And they have there's several dolls, but they don't always have dolls. So I started with the subscriptions, and I started with, as I found out about each one, I joined. So it was Elowen, Wild, and these are all Robert Tonner dolls. Now Elowen and Grace and Nema and Gwen, those are all 16-inch dolls, and Anne is 12 inches. And I don't think she can wear Barbie clothes. I haven't tried her. I think she's a little bigger than Barbie. But it's so much fun over there. So I'm going to show you this. This is the first subscription for Anne. And so this is what the box looks like. Okay, and they're super cute. The artwork is wonderful. And let's get it open. And on this, and they usually have like add-ons that you can get, like an extra dress or shoes or different things like that. So this is the artwork on the inside of the box. And this was an add-on This was an add-on dress. So I paid extra for this. So this is an extra dress. And then we usually always get some type of a little treat. And then these were add-on sneakers. Super cute. And we usually get a sticker. Sparkle and style, $1 at a time. All right. And then this, I don't know if that's I can't remember if that came with it or if it's like a little free gift, because sometimes they'll put in little free items in your box. And here's a free, so these are a little pair of socks for Anne. And then here is, we usually always get some type of a letter in here. So Happy New Year. Happy New Year, sweet friend. And then I'm not going to read it, but I will put it like that in case you want to pause it. So we always get a little note. And then here, this should be everything that came in this as part of the subscription. So let's see. Well, I didn't stack all this very well. Hang on just a second. Okay. So it's all wrapped in this pretty paper. And then here in the inside of the box here are some cutouts if we wanted to open up the box and cut this out. We could. Isn't it so pretty? The artwork is amazing. And here's all what is this? Oh, these are little stickers. Aren't they cute? Oh, those are so sweet. So those are stickers. And then this is like a paper doll. So, could cut that out and put that together. And then these are some art prints that they send. Isn't that so pretty? And then here is, yeah, I'll just pause. You can pause that and read that if you would like. But this is so sweet. And then this is the little outfit. So it's a twist on Little Red Riding Hood. So I will take this out and show you real quick. Everything's always packaged really well. So we have little socks and her beautiful little shirt. And everything's made really nice. I'm not sure. I know that they have a factory that they use. And then they also have outfits that are made by Ruby Red Galleria. And then this is the little jumper, so this would go underneath. Isn't that pretty? And it actually has snaps. And this is snaps too. These are all snaps. Isn't that sweet? That's so cute. And then this is her little red poncho type red little cape. Isn't that sweet? So there's that. So this is what she'll look like when we get her dressed. Isn't that so cute? And then this is in here, and this. So we have Through the Woods playset. Cut out all pieces and add a small tab of cardstock to the back of each one to create an easel. That will help them stand up. Anyway, they send these precious little things. And this is like really nice card paper. And so this is another cutout. And it would be her little basket and her little goodies there. Isn't that sweet? And then here are her little shoes that that came with this outfit. So that is what was in the box. Let me get that put back in here. It's so much fun, you guys, to do this. Alright, so we have that. Bear with me. Let's see. Let me get all this stuff back in here because they had a special doll that I believe they only had about 25. Hold just a moment. All right, I had to run and get a paper from the copy machine. So they had, like, basically it was kind of a surprise. They only had about 25 of these dolls. The doll it's another Anne, and I believe she's also with rooted hair. And it's Puttin on the Ritz, Anne Fitzpatrick doll, designed by Robert Tonner. And let's see. It says she was created as a special souvenir for a Tonner event in 2025. Puttin on the Ritz, a charming and very limited Anne Fitzpatrick doll with just 25 available. Anne arrives in an irresistibly sweet ensemble featuring a patterned romper paired with a soft blue coat, matching trousers and cap. A look that feels both playful and polished. She has rooted hair, beautifully styled, and the gentle, expressive presence collectors love. So, she just came. Well, this came today, so this goes subscription box and the doll. I just had cut it open so we could have it easier. So let's see. So this is the box. Our Tonner design. It. All right. So here she is in box. They have her hair, they have their head turned like that in the box to help protect the hair from getting too messed up from the doll, you know, laying flat on the hair. And this is her stand, part of her stand. And so I will go ahead and get her out of the box and be right back. Alrighty, so I got her out of the box, and she is super cute. So I'll take her hat off. But so this is her, and she has rooted hair, and her this coat feels so soft. And then it has this cute little outfit underneath. She's really cute. I don't think my lighting is doing her justice. But she's so cute. I'm so excited to finally have some Annes to, you know, I can get out all her outfits that I've had Like that's one on the second Anne over there. That, I believe that was Anne's birthday dress that was in the last box of her subscription for last year. So I'm super excited to get to play with them finally. I have been very neglectful of making my unboxing videos for these subscriptions, but I really couldn't get into it because I didn't have the dolls. I finally got the Elowen, but then I was procrastinating. So now I have no excuse. And because I've been getting the Elowen subscription, this Anne subscription, and Grace. So I don't have a Grace doll yet, and they're going to release some next week. So hopefully I'm able to purchase one in time before they sell out. Because the dolls, because they only get small batches and they only get them once a year or maybe a couple of times a year. But since I joined after they had already released some and sold, because they only get about 195 of each doll. And so there are some on the website right now of Gwen and Z, which those are basically Elowen Wild's grandmother and Nema's grandmother. I don't have a Nema yet. But anyway, it's a fun world. It is a very fun world. But, even if you don't want to purchase any of the dolls, since y'all love doll collecting, I bet y'all would really enjoy watching Rachel and Christopher over there at the virtual doll convention. They're fabulous. And it's such a fun, happy place to visit. So, again, I will put everything, their links in the description box of this video. And if you did like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!